Elmo welcomes me when he hears the sound of someone singing. Soon he meets a rather odd-looking group looking for Sesame Street. Once Elmo tells them they're at the right location, the group introduces himself as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The group continue their song, "We are the Seven Dwarfs." With the blow of a whistle, the dwarves line up and count themselves. Snow White assures Elmo that there is always 7 dwarves, and they prove it by the dwarves getting into different configurations. Just then, one of the dwarves, an overly dramatic one named Hammy, receives a call on his cell phone. It's his agent calling, telling him he got the pivotal role of Bridecomb number 3 in the fairy tale of Hansel and Gretel, and he leaves, vowing to be the best breadcrumb ever. Unfazed, the remaining dwarves wish him good luck and sing "We Are the Seven Dwarfs" again. Elmo, however, notes that there are no longer 7 dwarves, and therefore the song should be altered about the 6 dwarves. Although Snow White finds the idea unorthodox, they give it a try, change the song, and count themselves up. Snow White finds it works just as well with 6 dwarfs. At that moment, a conflict erupts between the 2 of the dwarves. The bulbous, snouted, sensitive nose objects to the cheese in Smelly's shoes and runs off, as does Smelly. "I smell like cheese!" The remaining dwarves sing "We Are the 6 Dwarves." With Elmo interfering, the lyrics have to be changed again to accommodate the 4 remaining dwarves. They sing once more and count themselves up. Snow White isn't in love with the idea, but gets going along anyway. Of the remaining dwarves, Itchy runs home to fetch his back scratcher. The belching Gassy goes away to get an antacid to settle his stomach, and the cross-eyed Vertigo gets dizzy and leaves in need of a rest. This leaves only one dwarf, prompting yet another lyric alteration suggestion by Elmo, much to Snow White's chagrin. "You know, this sort of thing would never happen to Cinderella," she complains, until Elmo points out being the first number counted, the number 1, and the dwarf representing it is very important. After singing "I am the one dwarf," the lone remaining dwarf, Clumsy, falls down. He leaves in order to apply a cold compress, and at this point, Snow White finally snaps, feeling sure that no solution will work as there is no one left to sing. "You know, let me tell you something, all right," Snow White vents to Elmo. "I used to be a fairy tale star, okay? Now I'm not even a limerick." Elmo, however, has an idea and rushes off. Elmo recruits Alan and 6 children from Hooper's store to act as dwarves, each one wearing the same kinds of hoods the dwarves wore to blend in. Although initially reluctant, Snow White goes ahead with the idea and loves it. After singing "We Are the 7 Dwarfs," Alan is ready to return to work, but Snow White, who finds him rather tall for a dwarf, instructs him and the others to stay and sing until happily ever after.